Hey guys, it's Wendy, aka Kitty Street. Welcome back to another Temu Tuesday. And this is the Nope Not Today series. And I have another top that I bought off of Temu that's hot pink. But I'm actually going to be wearing this in the Nope Not Today because for some reason the neck of it just is weird. But because I do these series, I have a black one that I absolutely love. This is my first item to show you in my Nope Not Today series. So first of all, you can barely see the bling on this, and the color of the marketing on the Temu app, it was like a bright hot pink. Now this is pink, don't get me wrong, it's just not as pink as it was what I was thinking. Now if it wasn't for the neck, and I'm still trying to work that out, I even put this little necklace on thinking, okay, maybe that'll help this, but as you can see, it's just all bunched up. So I mean, I'll probably wear it. I'm not going to return it because I actually like the way it feels. It's just all up in my neck. So either I'm going to have to figure out the neckline or whatever. Maybe this little cross that I got off of Temu with not backwards. So yeah, this is my first item on my Nope Not Today Temu Tuesday. It fits well. It doesn't, you know, if it was darker, it probably wouldn't lay right on my stomach. But the neck, it's just something about the neck. Let me pull my hair back so you can kind of see. It's just like the neck feels weird. But anyway, we're going to start off with this shirt. And I had to talk about some of the clothing because me and my mom were just talking about, and she was saying, I don't think I'm going to buy any more clothing because some of it comes out crazy. Yet you never know. Now, I have started to really look at what it's made of. That helps. Look for anything that's got a little bit of cotton in it, maybe a little bit more spandex, and it may not be, you know, so I don't want to use the word shiny or cheap looking because I have several pieces that were like that and I wound up loving them. But one of them that I did not love was this next piece that I'm going to show you, which is also some clothing. And I did not really want to put this in the Nope Not Today because when I tried it on and when I wear it, I actually feel like it flatters me, but I cannot for the life of me. And a lot of this stuff is going to be Christmas related. If you saw the thumbnail, it was this beautiful Christmas ornament shirt, but you can see how shiny it is. I don't even know if you can even tell. It's not doing it justice. This was a 3X. It hangs on me and it hangs on every part of my body I don't want it to hang on. So I have to wear a shapewear with it or it will show every lump and bump that I have. However, when I wear shapewear with it, and I had some, and ironically, I was going to wear this with some white leggings or some red leggings, but the best pair that looked better with it was some black ones. So guys, you don't always know what you're going to get with the Temu clothing. I get it. I have several clothing pieces that I love, and I tell you I love them. I've tried them on and showed you. However, this series is called Nope Not Today Temu Tuesday, so I'm talking about things that I just didn't like. And another thing about this is these arms were so long. I mean, it was ridiculous. I kept trying to pull them up, but this is not the type of material that looks good with your sleeves pulled up. It doesn't look good rolled up. I can sew like anybody else, but I don't think I'm going to pull this out and, you know, cut it and sew it. I just don't think I'm going to do it. What I am going to do is I'm going to wear this like a nightshirt to bed, probably the rest of the winter. I do like the whole picture of it, the whole tree. I have several things where I love the snowflakes, but the shininess of it and these long sleeves, nope, not today. I am going to put in the description box these items, and I want you to comment and let me know how you are. Now, maybe you're a taller person, maybe you got super long arms, and it fits you perfectly. Maybe you don't mind the shimmery. Maybe you don't have lumps and bumps like I do, and this is beautiful on you. I do want to know, because this isn't me bashing Temu. This is me showing you things that I read the reviews on. And guys, polyester comes in any kind of look. I mean, you don't know what you're going to get off Temu. When it says polyester, it may be shiny, it may have a weird neck, it might be perfect. I don't know. But the pieces I'm showing you today, So far, these two are nope, not today. I actually like the way this feels on me. I don't like the way it looks on me, so I'm not wearing this out anywhere. I decided to do it in here, but I'm probably going to divert back to my black one that I have because I absolutely love it. But I did have someone comment one time on it that I looked like I had the shirt on backwards, and I don't, because, you know, the nope, not today is supposed to be on the front. There's no tag here or anything. So I don't know if it's just, you know, me, the way it is, it just seems kind of awkward, but it's very comfy. And I do like the color of it. I mean, you know, it's just one of those hits or misses. And this one here, I love the pattern on it, but, you know, it just is not working for me. So that's why I do these nope, not todays. I know people were talking about they don't like shiny stuff. I get it. I didn't send this back because I did do a try on it, and I liked the way it looked, but again, it has to have, in my body, I have to have shapewear on it. And I don't like to wear shapewear. I mean, I wear it when I have to, but if I don't have to, I'm not. So I buy clothes that are more comfortable. Okay, let's get into something else that was another Christmas item that was wonk, 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 is this thing right here. Now, I'm not going to open up my wrapping paper because I used all my wrapping paper of all times. And I want to keep this one for next year because it's the Grinch, and I really want it. Well, actually, I'm going to actually keep it this year because my grandson's into coloring, and I pull these off and I lay it over his little work table and he colors. But guys, this is the little thing that costs less than $1. I have a black one and I have this one. I don't even know. Yeah, I did try both of them. They're dull. First of all, they have a blade here. I probably could pull my finger out there and it probably wouldn't even cut me. When I was pushing it down the roll of paper, because what you do is you pull it down the roll of paper like this, and it's supposed to slide down. And I even put WDW on the black one, and the black one's somewhere upstairs. I threw it across the room. This was not good. Comment, let me know if you got a good one. Both mine were bombs. They were terrible. And when you're supposed to be able to slide it down the paper and cut it in a perfect line, because I'm a scissors person, and I'm like, and I kind of go off into a tangent. It's like lopsided. So that was my whole point of buying the little Christmas wrapping paper cutter. Didn't work. Even putting WD-40 on it didn't work. And plus I smelled like it, and it got on all my good wrapping paper after, you know, I kept trying it. And I wasted 2 rolls of paper because I was determined to come on here and say, well, this was a Temu Tuesday dud, but I got it to working. It didn't work for me. So yeah, but I don't want to ruin this one right here because my grandson's going to color on that. So I just kind of want to show you that. And I wanted to get these Christmas items kind of out right away because I didn't want to wait till July and start showing you this stuff, because that could be me. I have a lot of stuff that I have intentions to doing it right away. It gets pushed away, pushed away, pushed away. Then months pass by and I'm like, they're not even going to remember that I hauled this. I probably could rehaul it. They will forget. But you guys know what I mean. I'm trying to be better this year on my Temu Tuesdays. I want you to know I want to do them as quick as possible. I'm probably not going to do one every single Tuesday unless I can. I mean, you know, you'll see them if I can get them out, but I'm not going to force myself to just come up with content to try to find something bad with Temu, because I can't. But when I do, you'll see me with my Nope Not Today t-shirt on, and that'll probably be one episode every other month or so, because I love 99.9% of the stuff I get, and the stuff that I don't like, I still can use it or will use it. It's just, you know, me. It's just, it was either something that just doesn't fit my body, or it's, you know, just a little bit weird. But let's talk about another Christmas item that just, this is something I wanted to ask you guys if this has happened to you. Now, I didn't buy but like 4 or 5 seasonal earrings. I bought some cat, at Halloween, I bought some cats, black cats with witches hats on them. I bought some candy corn ones that I wore once, and then I bought 2 or 3 of the Christmas ones. I bought this one that I'm about to show you, and I bought one that's like ugly sweater, and then I had some that had the, they were a whole set with the Christmas bows on them. I should have brought those and showed you those too, but they really irritated my ears, so I just couldn't wear them. They're gorgeous, and if I think about it, I might edit it and put it back into this one here. But I was cleaning up all my Christmas stuff, and it's in a pile too. I'm actually donating it to my niece. She said she wanted them. She's going to try to use them. But they're the little bows And I might even link it into the description box. I won't show it here because I don't have it. Hear me not planning about it, and I wasn't even thinking about it. But you just have to be careful with some of their seasonal earrings. It's not the other ones. Every other earring I've ever got, the bling blingy ones, the different types of ones I get, the hook ones, the fishtail ones, I mean the fish hook ones, the studs, they're gorgeous and they work fine. They never bother me. But the seasonal ones, they were just something else. And I was so angry about this one because I wore these to my family dinner at Christmas. We had went to a place called Dave and Buster's because we just, you know, needed a big place to go. And I had these in my ears, and okay, this one worked. This one kept, you know, and basically it's that oh fudge, you know, where he says oh fudge in the Christmas story. Here's the other part of it. This piece, and I have fixed it a million times, so I'm done with it. It's the little piece just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I don't know what it is. I have a little tool that you can thing, and you can even see here where it's kind of got all bent up, and this is just from being in its broke right there. And this just happened from just me wearing it, my hair getting caught up in it. It just did not work. So why I wanted to bring this on and show you is this was this piece here. And guys, if you make jewelry, you know how to fix it. I've got a little device that I would take on there and clip back on there, but no matter what I did, it just didn't do well for me. So why am I putting this in the note not today is when you buy these little or seasonal, I was gonna say electric, I can't even use that word, the seasonal earrings, just be mindful that they may not be made at the top quality. They're cute as mess, and they were under $1. But again, this one's already broken here. I mean, if I keep messing with it, it's going to actually fall completely off. And this was just from hanging on my ear and the little bit of my hair getting on it. No, I said, nope, not today. This, you know, I do know it was inexpensive for the piece, but if it's just not going to, I mean, I didn't even get to wear it, not one full time because it kept falling off. And then when I pulled my hair back and it broke, I'm like, really? So yeah, really bummed out about this. I'm not returning it because like I said, it was less than $1, but I am going to make sure in the future, if I do get some right away, I'm just going to mess around with them and I will send them back because I'm seeing a pattern with only like the seasonal ones. So comment and let me know what you think about your earrings. Are yours, when you buy them, you know, and I'm talking about ones that are specific to like Christmassy looks or Halloween looks or whatever, do they hold up? Or was it just this one particular one and the way it was made a dud? Okay, let's talk about these right here. This is something that I literally wanted to love. I had my little problem with my heel hurting, and I wanted to get a different pair of shoes to wear in the house. Well, first of all, I don't like the way they look, and I probably should have returned them right away, and I think it's past the time now. These are, I think I paid $14.99, if I'm not mistaken, and you can bend them. Not a lot. They said if you can't bend them, and I thought, okay, it's going to be good, but I don't really like the way they feel. It was something about this inset part, and don't get me wrong, guys, and it also has that smell, and it sheds like nobody's business. And they had them in all those pretty colors, and when the model had it on, I thought, oh, I want one of every color. These are so stiff that they actually make my foot hurt, and I'm just showing you what my opinion is, okay? $15, you know, that's kind of pricey to me for a pair of shoes that I'm never going to wear. Now, I am going to give these to Goodwill because nobody in my family wants them. They're brand new. They do have that funky little smell to it, and I think it's this like this velvety kind of fake faux fur. And I wanted to love them, but I just don't, and I didn't like the way they felt, and I didn't like the way that when I walked, they made my feet hurt. And I also don't like all this fur and the smell to it, and the whole look just didn't look good. So yeah, what I wanted to bring up and say about these is that they're kind of on a cheap side. I mean, there's no other way to say it. It's just like they smell and they're cheap. And I know I paid less than 15 bucks for them, and I wore them one time, and I wore them in the house. I never wore them anywhere else. And, you know, everybody said, well, give them some more chance. Well, my foot hurt. My plantar fasciitis thingy thing came right back. So I have to be very careful what I wear, but I don't want to not try things. It is. She's going to kill me. And she's always commenting, but she actually, and I'll make sure I put it in here, or I would definitely put it in my description box. She recommended these leopard ones that I wear all the time. I might even throw those in there and show you. Those are awesome. Now, after I wore them, now I can't wear socks with them because I did get a 39. And that's another thing. These were a 41. These were a 41 and they ran real small. So you got to be careful about that because I normally get a 39 or a 40. And I don't know if it was because they didn't have another size. These were actually really, really tight on my foot. But my Nutty Nook, if I'm saying that right, she told me about the leopard ones and I wear them all the time. But then when it got cold, I couldn't like wear them out. I could only wear them around the house. And then, you know, if I don't turn my heater up like sky high, I can't wear socks with them because they're, you know, that type of shoe that, first of all, they don't look good with socks. And secondly, they were too tight with the socks on. So I probably could, and I'm thinking about getting another pair of those and going up maybe a half a size or a size. But I wanted to talk about the shoes. I've bought probably about 7 or 8, maybe 10 pairs of shoes at this point. These, I don't like them. I don't like them. Now, I've gotten a lot of shoes that I did like, but they were either way too big or way too small. And I've wound up every time either giving them to my mom or my niece or my daughter or somebody who could fit in them. And I really, really loved them, but they just were the wrong size. These, I didn't care for them. Comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have this particular kind of thing. It's the one with the fur that looks so, so cute on the model. I thought it was gonna look cute on me as well. Okay, guys, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. I only had a few items, but let's talk about this thing right here. I paid like $2 and some change for this. And in the description, I thought it was gonna be gigantic. I was going to put my grandson's blocks or Legos or something like that in it. Well, it's just a piece of fabric that's sewn together, and it comes together with these two little hooks. And when it comes together and you hold it together, you can barely get anything in there. I mean, you can get something in there, but is it worth the money to me? No, because it said on there for toys, and I don't know what kind of toys they're thinking that can go in here, because I have another little contraption that I bought that was for makeup, and it might have been like $3. I don't even remember, but it was a lot bigger. And I carried that thing with me when I went to Orlando, Florida on vacation. And it was like, I'm going to make a Harry Potter reference. It was Hermione's magic bag that she could put everything in it. It just kept going and going and going. This, no. And I don't even really know, you know, the only thing I thought maybe I could do is if I did go traveling, I could put wet stuff in this, like, you know, maybe a wet bathing suit. That might, I don't know about my bathing suit, that might be too big. Or, you know, I don't know, maybe, you know, wet scrunchies or something. I'll find some use for it, but it wasn't good for me, guys. I really wish I could say, you know, comment and give me some ideas of what can fit in this little thing. But yeah, this was not something I'm very happy with. I really needed a bigger one, and I'm going to look for a bigger one. And it was shame on me. I should have paid attention to it. I'll find some use for it because I'm not going to return it at this point. But I wanted to let you know, think about things and be prepared, because you might get something that you measured. My mom has come on and we've done videos, and she says, I measured this and I know. And it comes and it's about like that big. But she thought it was going to be that big. It happens, right? Okay, last item, guys. I'm going to take off my ring and I'm going to put on these little gloves that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now, I want to talk about this last item, and it's the whole reason, really, why I'm doing the Nope, Not Today series for this Temu Tuesday. Because, like I said, most of the things I get from Temu, I love. I've used, I've given out, I've given as gifts. I've bought things and donated it. I put them in the shoebox things for at Christmas time. I got a lot of items that were wonderful. This item was wonderful. For about 2 uses. And I mean, when I say wonderful, I mean, I really don't want to even talk about it. But do you remember right at Christmas, I was so excited. I did a whole little short and put it into my Vlogmas. and it was the little phone case that lit up. And I'm going to show it to you. I got to put on the gloves because I got to explain to you why I'm putting on gloves. It was this thing right here. It says Merry and Bright. And when you took the piece of it and you stuck it in your phone, you could tap it and it would turn like Christmas color lights. Red, yellow, blue, pink, all the little, you know, the colors of Christmas lights. You can't tell it. Let me see if, I don't even think you can see it. You probably can't even tell it. Well, I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to take it. I'm going to bend it for you. So you don't see this, but this whole screen is cracked. The whole thing is pieces of fine glass. And how I know, and I had my phone videoing, I went to take it off because I only was using this like, when I was going around, like when I went to my work job Christmas party and when I went to my family Christmas party. I didn't make it to neither one of them. I put this on and I was going, just trying it out. And when I went to take it out, because I didn't want to run my phone down or, I didn't know how the battery was going to be, I barely pulled this off and this whole thing, you hear it? It's just making that noise. All this, and I'm going to have to clean that up, is just fine pieces of glass. I wish you could see that. And I know you can't see it. So I was so heartbroken about this, and I didn't get another one. And I wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of it because they have other ones that change colors, and apparently there's nothing on there. And when you take it off, and it wasn't like it was hard to take off. I just went to do something like this, and I heard it go crack, and I was like, what? And I immediately got glass in my hands. And it was in my fingers for a moment. It took me forever to get all this little glass out. So, warning, this is very serious. If you do buy this, you need to be very careful taking it off your phone. It wasn't like it was stuck real tight or anything. It's just the way, because I just pulled it off like I normally do. I started at the top. I usually pull it from the piece up here with the camera part, and it usually all of them just kind of come off. This one, yeah, it came off, but it came off in glass pieces. And I probably need to start doing that because I'm going to have to wipe all this down because there's little bitty fine pieces of glass and they get into your skin. So what a bummer. This was like about $9.85 if I'm not mistaken. Wonderful price, but I would have paid $25, $30 for this if it had a more protective part where if it did shatter inside the protective casing, it wouldn't get in your skin. So what happened was I did a video. I showed you what it looked like. I hauled it. I did a video and I put it on maybe once or twice before Christmas. I didn't even make it to Christmas and it broke. And I've been holding on to it to do this Temu Tuesday, Nope, Not Today series because I want you guys to be very careful with it. And yes, I did return it, but they did not ask me to send it back, which was great because I probably would have had to done this video before because I would have done a Nope, Not Today Temu Tuesday Christmas edition with this specifically, which is what started me to look at other things for this particular video because it was just actually going to be this, but I started seeing other little things and I said, well, let me just make it one big thing. And yeah, be very careful with this, but they gave me no hassle at all to return my money. Didn't want it back. And I will be putting this in the trash. I'll be putting it back in its case. And it will be going straight to the trash. Now, am I tempted to buy another one and see if it does it again? Oh, heck yeah. Heck yes, heck yes, heck yes. Because I love lights. I love things that light up. I'm thinking about getting one maybe when it gets closer to Halloween. And we'll see. I'm not going to discredit this one and done. And guys, comment. You may have already bought one of these, have been using it for the whole season, and it didn't do this to you. Maybe this one was just a defect. I'm not knocking the Temu stuff, the prices and stuff. I'm just telling you, if you do have a situation and you hear a cracking and you have this cell phone case or any ones that are like this, they have the light ups that don't have a thick plastic over it, be careful because that little fine glass will get in your skin and it's a booger to get out. Okay, guys, I really enjoy doing these Nope, Not Today videos, but not because I want, again, to bash Temu's products. It's basically just to be honest. And one thing I'm going to try to always do is just be honest with you. When I saw this for $9, I had to have it. We'll probably buy it again. I love the little earrings. They just didn't love me. Don't like the shiny stuff, and my arms are too short for some things, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be good for you. But now these things right here, these three, no, I don't have no excuses. I didn't care for these whatsoever. These will get donated to Goodwill because somebody probably will fall in love with them and they'll be right on time for that person. And these two things, you know, we've talked enough about them. So why do we need to be honest? So if you're interested in these kind of things, or if you read the reviews and they don't seem like they are what they're supposed to be, I held on this too long. I think I bought it really early on, like in November, thinking, wow, and I never did use it. So also, I think you get like a 90-day window to return stuff. Try to use your stuff within the first week or two. Don't be like me and have places where you're like, oh, I'll get to it. And you get to it, but then it's too late to return it and you can't return it. So no big deal. It was like, you know, not a lot of money, but that adds up, right? And we don't want that. So the things that I was showing you in this Nope, Not Today, Temu Tuesday, you know, are just things that were kind of a walk for me, a walk, but maybe they weren't for you. And I want you to comment again and let me know if any of this stuff you have had and you had a good turn with it, because I have had that happen. I've had people say, oh, I had that same thing and I never had that happen. Maybe it was just a fluke on my stuff, but I did feel like everything I wanted to show you today needed to be talked about, because they do have the hit or misses with the clothes. You know, even this neck, like right here, every time I'm looking at it, like, it does look a little bit weird, but this is, I'm going to go, I got leggings on and I'm going to go, you know, chill out and watch some Netflix after I do this video. So I love the shirt. I just, like I said, I don't really understand the way it looks on me, but that's why I'm doing this Nope, Not Today Temu Tuesday. All right, guys, that's it. Like, share, and comment. I'll see you very soon in the next one. And again, if you have not subscribed, click that notification bell, sign on up, and come join me and see what we can get into. All right, guys, I'll see you real soon.